Hey, no, they don't know. All right, let's jump into it. Energy is phenomenal today, guys. We're gonna jump into the market recaps once again. Let's get it. So yesterday we talked about a few important things, right? We talked about Cathie Wood selling her Bitcoin, right? A lot of people starting to turn bearish at the range lows, which is expected, okay? That's expected, right? Most of the people you see on Twitter and on social media who are trading are not actually profitable, right? They get emotionally bullish at the top and they get super bearish at the bottom, right? They're very emotional traders. So that's why it's our job to fade the retail, right? When we're at a clear resistance level, right? Sweeping the previous all-time high with bearish divergences, that is where we went short inside of the Pro Discord, literally as price was sweeping that high. And also now is a time where I'm starting to turn more bullish, okay? I still want to see these range lows swept, okay? And then a reclaim of these lows would be a really easy long trigger. If we dump from here and continue going down, I still want to see this level tested, okay? So this was our previous resistance level, right? The previous all-time high before that local top earlier this year. We came back up to this level, tested it as resistance. We've broken through this level and we have yet to test this as support. So my base case scenario stands that as long as Bitcoin is above this zone, right, with no weekly closes below here, I am still macro bullish, okay? There's nothing bearish about this chart on a higher time frame. So what am I going to do now? Well, I'm simply going to wait for price to sweep these lows, tag into my level, possibly set some limit orders, we'll see, and target higher prices, okay? Now, where do we target, right? Let's say Bitcoin does do what we're expecting it to do, maybe consolidate here, maybe take out these lows, tagging into our level. Where is our target if we are to go long, okay? Well, we have a very simple 3-drive target, okay? One of my favorite trading patterns. I am not a pattern trader by any means, but whenever you see this formation here, where you have one high, a second high, and then a third high, this is going to be your very strong resistance level, okay? Around 135K Bitcoin, okay? So that is where I will look to take profits on this swing long position if we get this, okay? Going down to a lower time frame here, again, we still have not swept the range lows, so I still am expecting some further downside, right? At least to take out these lows. You know, we don't have to test this level, right? The major golden pocket. But it would be nice, right? There's a lot of confluences at this level. Not only are we retesting those previous highs, we also have the value area low on the volume profile, and we have the major golden pocket fib from that major swing low to the all-time high, okay? So a lot of confluence in this area. If we see bullish divergences on our oscillator, I will be going long. However, we don't need to test that level, okay? We technically could still take out the range lows here, right, without tagging that deep into this level. And on any sort of reclaim there with bullish divergences, I would enter a long position there on Bitcoin. So nothing has changed. I am looking at this potential short idea as well. Okay, we have our key level, underside test. We have our golden pocket fib from this swing high to this swing low. So if we are to pump over the weekend, I will be looking for something like this with bearish divergences as my entry trigger, targeting these range lows, which we have yet to sweep. So nothing has really changed, guys, in terms of Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Okay, so I made a video yesterday. This was on yesterday's market update, talking about how I would still be interested in longs here on Ethereum. And we actually got the long that we were looking for. Okay, Ethereum reclaimed that level, retested the local golden pocket. Of course, I'm calling all of these trades that I'm taking in real time inside the Pro Discord. So if you guys want to follow my exact trades, make sure to click the first link in the description below. But as you can see here, we had one low, right? A second low, taking out that first low, tagging into our local golden pocket with that bullish divergence, right? We see that momentum is increasing as price is decreasing right into our level. And we took 100% of the trade off of the tables at this high right here for around a 5.5 risk to reward ratio. Meaning if you are to risk $1,000 on this trade, you would have made 5.5K straight cash, okay? Simply trading key levels. This was the failure and reclaim, retracing down to that golden pocket, 1-2 strategy, 1-2 setup, whatever the hell you want to call it. Banger trade there on Ethereum. So, looking at Ethereum now, I can definitely see price going higher from here. Okay, if Bitcoin can kind of consolidate, maybe go up over the next few days, then Ethereum can definitely go higher. Okay, can definitely take out some of these highs here. However, I still do want to see Ethereum come down to this major level. Okay, right? ETH is showing a ton of strength here, right? So this is going to be our key level, right? We have our golden pocket fib, and we have our key level with price history. You can see this level has acted as resistance in the past. So I'll be looking for a retest of this level, also filling some bullish imbalances here as well, right? You can see we have a bullish fair value gap here, overlapping this level as well. Not fair value gap. Yeah, there we go. So, a lot of confluences at this level for Ethereum. However, again, because it's so bullish, we don't have to come down this low, okay? So if you did not get in this scalp long position because you aren't in the Discord, for whatever reason, I don't know why you wouldn't be in the Discord, but if you did not get in this trade, guys, we remove some drawings on the screen here, you can look for another retest, okay? Any sort of retest of this level is going to be valid for me, right? So if we get another move down here to test this level again, I'll be looking for another long position, right? Looking for those bullish divergences on a lower time frame as price comes down to this level. Again, very key level with price history. Look left, right? What do we see? Right? We have support, 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 support. Until price loses this level, guys, I will continue to look for long positions on a retrace back down to this level. Okay. We also have this very nice and clean trend line, which it looks like we're trying to break out of now. It looks like we might get one more deviation back down here and then potentially break out as well, targeting new highs. Again, everyone got super bearish on Ethereum. I'm bullish until we lose this level, okay? As long as we're above this level right here, I'm still bullish. This is still a bullish market structure, a bullish trend. So we are going to ride the trend until proven otherwise. Again, I am still expecting lower on Bitcoin, but we'll have to see what that's gonna do, okay? I think maybe one more sweep will be enough, something like this, and then reclaim. That's my long trigger, targeting all-time highs. So nothing has really changed for me as far as Bitcoin and Ethereum go. Now, another thing I want to point out is that ETH BTC is still looking mega bullish, right? Another reason why I'm bullish on Ethereum, right? Going to like a weekly time frame, we have reclaimed all of the key levels, and there's really not that much resistance up until this white line on my chart here, right? The underside test of this level on ETH BTC. And this could put ETH at, a 6-7K ETH right here, 100%, guys. So again, I'm bullish on Ethereum. Any sort of retrace on ETH BTC, I believe, will get eaten up pretty quickly. Okay, we are at local resistance here as well. I do not think that this will last long, just as I do not think that the all-time high on Ethereum will last long either. Okay, I think that we might see a little bit of a retrace and then do what we're doing now, kind of come down and then boom, blast, targeting 7-8K Ethereum in the months to come. We shall see. But that's going to be it for today's market update. Make sure to leave a like, comment down in the comment section below if you guys have enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel for daily market analysis Monday through Friday, and I will see you guys next video.